Here.
Sorry, button disappeared.
Here.
Stag.
Here.
Adam Roder is.
And Adam Roder is not here yet. You have not heard from him yet, so. Approve the agenda,
Motion to approve the agenda.
Second.
all in favor,
Aye.
against? That passes. First thing on the list is resolution 32/2025. Consideration of resolution, appointment of Mallory Prob as interim city clerk for the city of Swisher.
We need a motion.
Yes, we do.
Motion to approve Howard. That's an interim city clerk.
Second,
Second.
Mallory.
roll call first.
Okay.
Have discussion first.
Okay, discussion first.
How long can you do this for, Mallory? Is there a certain, I didn't know if there was a certain time limit you could.
Nope,
Okay.
time limit.
Okay. Roll call, Pujol.
Aye.
Klein.
Aye.
Hennick.
Here. Aye.
Stag. Aye. Okay, so passes. Public comment. Thing. Yes, ma'am.
Garbage is still in my garbage can.
Is that on the?
From the
old-
new ones?
or-
It's the end of my drive. I am sick and tired of taking my garbage out to the street, half a block down the gravel. I'm 88 years old. I'm gonna leave it at the end of my driveway.
We can call them tomorrow and let them know right away. They'll come,
Mhm.
if they're anything like the old company, I mean, I think they're gonna be better,
They
but.
wouldn't pick it up in my driveway.
Right, but I mean, I think they'll come right out and pick it up tomorrow. I'm not,
Well,
well,
they don't have to pick it up for a week. It's just one little bag.
okay.
What is your address?
321 Jefferson.
What was your name?
Berkey, Birky, Catherine,
Do
Kathryn.
Okay.
you're, there's is that an alley? You live down on an alley, don't you?
Yes, it's an alley.
That's one of the problems, I think, is, she lives on the alley and her garage comes out in.
Into the
Up on the alley, which they could back down the street, cause I think there's other places where they do back down dead end streets.
Right south of me on Fourth, they back down in there.
Somebody did comment for you on the Facebook page, and I told them to email the clerk's office so they could let them know. I called NNN that day, and they said that they'll pick it up wherever you'd like. But I'm guessing that message just didn't get relayed to them, but they're happy to pick it up wherever you'd like.
Well, they saw my old garbage cans out by the street, cause I had to leave them out
That's
there.
probably
Right, they
why.
won't touch those.
Yeah,
They won't touch those.
Sure like
No,
to
but
get
they
rid
were
of
probably thinking that,
yeah.
that you didn't
it.
have,
Well, if they pick it up,
right, they'll get it, Catherine. I mean, I think this company's gonna be really good about,
okay.
I hope anyway, I'm optimistic.
So too.
And also, when people build fences, they should be notified that that foot past the fence, they have to trim. South of me, they built that 6-foot fence and they have never trimmed. And they got a dead tree in that little foot, a small dead tree.
We'll just
have to file a nuisance.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Is that, right,
It's
south
right
of you?
south of
of
me.
you? And the fence is, what, a foot off the line into theirs?
No, into mine.
Well, the fence is.
No, into theirs, yeah,
Okay.
into theirs, and there's that foot, and they won't trim. I've gone over there and the weed trimmer or the grass trimmer, he said he isn't gonna trim it because he isn't paid that much. And I don't know who lives there,
He doesn't.
it's been vacant since the 1st of December, and now the 1st of August, somebody did move in there.
Okay,
So it's a new resident.
But,
It's a new resident. you're saying.
yeah. The guy trimming the grass is Jan Wood's son-in-law, I found that out.
He was hired to do
He
that?
was hired to do it, and he said he doesn't get enough pay to trim stuff that. fence.
Regardless, it falls back on the homeowner.
Yeah.
We can.
They've never trimmed in
We'll get a letter sent.
3 years.
if it's now occupied, there's a new homeowner that would be where to
I
send.
don't even know if it's a new homeowner, it might be just be a rental.
Well,
Either way, I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Right,
Yeah,
either
exactly,
way.
but it might not be a new home, it might be the same homeowner from even before.
And I'm not gonna go over there and try and find out who it is. The last time the people moved in, I went on a Sunday afternoon to greet them, and they were running around the house naked, and they wouldn't talk to me then.
I can't blame him for that.
So I'm not going over there and talking to anybody.
I will send a nuisance
We'll
letter.
send a letter and,
Call.
get a call to Anna.
Thanks, Catherine.
Okay, anything else for the public? Okay, for consent agenda items,
Motion to approve consent agenda.
second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Reports. We're gonna start with the sheriff since you just walked in. Anything?
Anything to share?
I,
Do you have anything? Great.
I just got a couple questions. Do you happen to know anything about the break-ins in the last couple weeks? Have you guys heard anything or?
I just got back from vacation, so I was probably the worst person to send, so.
Okay, I just know there was one right here in town and then there was
I know there wasn't any emails on any of it, so I think.
right, and then would you happen to know what was going on west of Swisher here last week when there was about 20 cop cars out there?
I was present for that. That was just some search warrants for that. After that,
Okay,
this Cedar Rapids people with one and all that.
right, cause I was getting a couple questions from town. You know how it
Yeah.
goes when you,
Yeah.
is it a meth lab or, you know, stuff like that.
Nothing to, no public safety concern.
Okay, no public safety concern,
Yeah,
cause there was a lot.
yeah, there sure was. There sure was.
The report just said,
Looked like the SWAT team was out there.
It was two separate houses, but.
Okay,
Yeah, it was all separate with it, so.
okay, thank you.
sheriff's report said, servants of papers warrants.
Yeah. No public concern.
That's all I was concerned about.
Yeah.
One quick question. Has Dansmore been happy with everything it's been going with, the extra coverage on Wednesday nights?
Yeah, I think so. I think between the reserves and the street closure. Crowd has a place to go now when it's hot out or hot inside. So that's helped quite a bit. You know, we still fill up that overflow parking lot, so I doubt we'll see any difference as far as like what Heinrich saw down there. That's all gonna remain the same, people walking up and down that street. But with the street closure, vehicles have to go around the rows. So really, if you wanna come down, I guess, poke around, you can, but you gotta turn around, so. Or take a left at the alley. So that should eliminate those residents down there from, you know, feeling like they can't drive through.
Yeah,
Because of the closure.
how long the extra staff.
What's yours,
You
Nick?
said, I think until September,
Through September?
through September.
I think
It was
it's-
like 3 months, I
I
think.
think it's through September, yeah,
Then we're gonna
revisit it.
One thing I was thinking about that, is there, I know like the parking right on Rose here makes sense for the playground. But would it be able to get a public parking sign out there to like all these spots down here? I have a feeling a lot of people don't realize it's public parking. They might think it's parking for business there or for the city hall or library, I don't know.
Are you talking about like the
Yeah,
spot
just
where we
this-
just took the?
The new
Yeah,
spots.
Yeah, the new spots, we got 10, so, cause most of those people are gonna be coming down this way, if they would see a public parking sign. They might be more inclined to park down here as well, I don't know.
If you guys wanna approve another $150, $180 for 2 more signs, you can get them up.
I was just thinking, like, I don't know, if people realize that's public parking and not.
I don't.
City.
It's not gonna hurt anything.
It's a good idea because even if
Yeah.
like all of us, people in Swisher that know that that's public parking, hardly anybody from, I mean, most of their clientele probably is not from Swisher, so it'd be, so if you put a public parking sign up there, it'd be good to, so they would know that, you know?
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, thank you.
Good night,
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Okay. Melissa, do you have stuff for us from the engineering side?
I do have an engineering report. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. In the past month, we have worked on the 2025 sanitary sewer maintenance project. This is for televising Region 5. The construction contract documents have been executed, and the contractor is scheduled to complete work in August. So we're still waiting for them to provide notice of when they'll begin work, but they should provide 48-hour advance notice so we can get press releases out and let the public know. The sanitary sewer project, we are in the punch list phase and we are awaiting the fall seeding date to fully complete the project and to reseed some of those areas that need to be taken care of. We reviewed dead trees along Swisher View Drive and updated the removals list. I copied the city clerk and Justin on that. We updated the zoning maps with new annexations and zoning changes. So that map was delivered on Friday and is up in City Hall. Our GIS coordinator is going to get a new city map as well with the new boundaries. Pavement rehabilitation and parking lots 2025. The work's almost complete. There's one bollard left to install right in back of the playground next to City Hall. And then First Street and Rose Avenue sewer collapse. We've completed the topographic survey, and I'm currently working through options and opinions of cost for a proposed project to present at the next council meeting. And that is all I've got.
Okay, just so you know, the road, the corner of First and Rose,
Yes.
started to fall in again with all the rain we've had,
Okay.
so.
That
We'll
is
get
good
more
to
rock.
know.
Yeah, we'll get more rock put in it. Hopefully in the next couple of days, I'll find some time to get that done.
Yep. Okay.
Did we ever get a few meetings ago, we talked about with that tree removal list of like did Justin ever get back with us for the updated one, so we don't have like 100 different trees on there and
An updated list is what he's talking about, that eliminates the trees that are already gone.
yeah,
To where we have an active list
So-
that we can look at. Do
So
you
I-
need anything of that?
I know Justin updated the spreadsheet. I don't know if he forwarded it to you, Melissa, or not, but I did see a copy of it. And I did not print that out, I apologize. But he did eliminate some of the stuff that was already taken care of. So the spreadsheet's been, I think, dwindled down to like 21 trees total.
Is there a chance we can get a list of the ones that are scheduled for this year removal?
I will try to get it printed off. If I fail, we'll get Justin for next.
No, I'm just talking about just this year. There's a lot of trees listed on that list. Probably removed.
if he's
already.
down to 21 now, though, hopefully
Yeah.
it'll say like being removed in 2025 or or whatever,
I believe-
scheduled for removal
I
and.
believe that is the way the spreadsheet was.
Okay.
Melissa, I have one other question about, the sewer project over here
Yep.
on Howard and Third. And the punch list that was created and stuff. I haven't seen them out there recently. As far as an update on what all they've done on that punch list and what's left on there. Are we gonna have a meeting here pretty soon to go over that?
We are going to hold the meeting this week on Wednesday to go over that. So
Okay,
we will not be canceling this meeting. They felt that with the seating, there was the seating and one other item that they still needed to address. So we are gonna go over that and review what's been done.
Alright,
Melissa, I have one other, I had a complaint from a citizen in town here. Like we're, be like up on the Swisher Creek going in back at like, well, you wouldn't know, but like Larry Grinders and between the Ironsides and Grinders, that was originally
Yep.
reseeded because you guys cause they, bored lines through there, or trench lines through there. And,
Okay.
last time I brought up like that the weeds were just terrible around like the sidewalks and stuff, and Tim informed us that they just need to be mowed more and mowed more often, and the grass will come up through there better, but the person that was talking to me about it says him and his neighbor's been mowing that creek like once every 5-7 days since they planted it, and it's all just
Okay.
weed.
Still makes them see. That's what they're doing on that.
They're gonna still over.
Yeah.
All right.
This
They're gonna
fall.
oversee it all that.
This fall,
This
it's gotta
fall.
come back in and do
That's
seeding.
Yeah,
Alright.
so I can walk through there and look at it on Wednesday as well, but we've talked about using some spray to kill off the weeds that are there and then overseeding those areas. So that's probably gonna be the bulk of our discussion with Dave Schmidt on Wednesday.
Yeah, cause I think it's mostly that whole creek line that runs, east-west all the way down through there. Where
Yep.
the trench, yeah.
Okay.
Anything else, Melissa?
I'll wait till Wednesday and we can talk at the meeting. For anything else that's on that punch list that we need to address.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Gentleman from Ion,
That's me.
hi, the meeting voters in for the pumps. and stuff.
Yeah, I don't have the actual monthly report in front of me, but that was that's the thing, the big one is getting those digester pumps in this week. This week. I don't know what day for sure, but I'm sure I'll know when they call me and say, hey, we need somebody here, so it sounds like it's this week.
That'd be good.
Yes.
On the thing, it says on Wednesday the 13th, so maybe that's when they're planning.
Good to know. Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
For the dryer,
What's that?
the dryer that's listed on here.
The dryer?
It says the dryer went out.
Bad
Has to be
news,
replaced.
we have to replace it again.
Not sure what the dryer would be, to be honest with you.
That's what it states.
Dryer.
Yeah, it says the Delta finally came to look at the dryer. The bad news is that we have to.
Oh,
replace it.
okay, yes, yeah, I'm
You can
sorry.
see in
The
the-
compressor for the compressors, the dryer for the compressors, yeah. Yeah, that's all bad.
But this was we just replaced this, how long ago? You know.
Not since I've been here,
Not since you've
you
been
know,
here.
so it's been 3 years more than that, which I'm obviously haven't been here that long, so.
Mm.
So is this a mechanical dryer or a
Yeah.
compression one?
Yeah, it's a mechanical dryer.
And they think it was caused by a power surge. That's what it says in here.
Okay. That's news to me too. I haven't seen this
Do we
report, I'm
know-
sorry.
Chad wrote the report. He didn't.
Right,
Yeah, Chad wrote the report and he said he couldn't find it in his email, so here I'm kind of
Yeah.
winging it. To be honest with you.
Okay. The reason I'm asking about it on here is because of what it states on here, but it did not give like a quote or what that may cost. And I'm just curious of what that's gonna be.
I'm sure that Delta, we've had a lot of heart, so a lot to get Delta just here. It's been broken for quite a while. We have another facility too that has a damaged one as well, and
What compressor unit are we using? Is it a Kaiser? Or Solar or?
I'm not sure what they are, honestly. I think they're not Kaser, that's for sure. Those are the blowers, but I think the actual compressors are Solaire or a different company. I'm not 100% sure on what they are.
I'd say we need to recall somebody other than Delta, because I had to remove them from the previous company I was at because of poor service.
Yeah, I'm,
Because they changed their whole thing and got bought out. Now they're all based out of Chicago.
okay.
And they just, the office here just gets dispatch notices.
So you can for sure bring that up to Chad too, and maybe we could work something else out there, cause. Does it have it on that report when they're actually coming? I assume it doesn't, or when they're, okay, I'll look
No.
into that and. We can figure something.
Just
out.
says he's reaching out for quotes.
Quotes.
Yeah, we've been waiting on them for a long time. we can probably try to work through that and get somebody else out here.
Gardner Denver, who's based out of Des Moines, they're very good.
And was that again?
Gardner Denver or Ingersoll Rand.
Okay,
There's 3 other people here in Cedar Rapids that do much quicker and better service.
okay, that's very good to know.
So, yeah, it's been in poor shape for the last year and a half of the
That
ownership.
makes a lot of sense, cause it's very hard to get a hold of them and get them around and. Okay,
And I
good
think
enough.
all the other companies do service solar, so it's not that big a deal.
Yeah, sure. Okay,
So,
thank you. Thank you.
anything else? Okay.
Hey.
EC Acog,
Hi.
I
Your
know
best friend.
I know you're following up from last time.
I am following up from last time. So if you've had a major change since we last met. And so I wanted to touch base, and see so for us as ECOG, to be able to do this project, we are gonna need somebody to liaison with, to be able to ask financial questions of and kind of help, get information to you, get information back to us. So I, wanted to check in and see if the timing was still right to do this, or if potentially you wanted to push it back, or I wanted you to know that we wouldn't hold you, even though we have a signed contract to anything. The time's gotta be right for you guys.
I,
Can we just delay it to like?
yeah,
Or
my,
get somebody hired,
Yeah, so we need,
somebody hired and trained up a little bit and
we
everything.
need to push it back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
It'd
good.
be way too hard for us to even figure any.
We're in a quandary here.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
and you're gonna be busy just trying to keep the
just
boat afloat, so,
between Len and Mallory, it's
yeah,
gonna be tight for a while.
yeah,
A lot of learning steps, and then we still have to bring somebody in.
yeah. So I just wanted to touch base. We're perfectly fine with that, and,
Thank you for that.
yeah, we want everybody to be in the best place possible to do it the best way, so.
Yeah.
With that, I'll see you in a couple months.
yeah.
Does that one need a motion?
No.
Um,
think it is.
I wouldn't doubt it just because we haven't officially signed the contract yet.
You have signed
No, we have
it,
it.
but it wasn't like a hard date.
Yeah,
So we'll.
we could say that they're delaying it.
Sure, that's fine.
Thank you very much.
Whatever works.
Thank you.
Okay, on to number 9. This is resolution 33, 2025. Consideration of the resolution for Shelley's, part-time
Administrative and financial.
assistance. It's gonna be about 15, 16 hours a month is what she was guessing.
When will this occur?
Just starting this week.
No,
No, like-
evening or day or.
Like, yeah, like.
Oh,
This would be after hours.
Yeah.
That she could come in
Okay.
and do a lot of this stuff in order to keep us
Well,
functioning going. And it's an interim agreement basically. Because right now, we're not gonna have a full clerk available to do this kind of stuff, whether it's Mallory or Lynn. And Shelley has talked about helping us out in the interim.
She went over payroll Wednesday with Len, and he was not comfortable with that in any way, shape, or form. He's okay with the billing and entering the
Data entry.
checks as they come in for utilities and stuff. But that's about where his, comfort
How
level.
comfortable are you, Mallory? I mean, I don't know your back or.
I've done payroll before, so I just need some training on doing it. My hours would obviously be after hours as well, because I work full time. But I'm happy to learn it. So whatever is needed.
Part of Mallory being here is for the legal side of it to validate my signatures or Mike's signatures on paperwork to make the legal side of it all work out.
From what I understood too from the lawyer is that the city should have an interim clerk appointed in case this ever happens again, then somebody is there to step in. So as long as I am here, I would still be the interim in case anything were to happen, so.
Motion to approve resolution 33/2025.
I'll second it.
Okay, roll, Pujol.
Aye.
Klein.
Aye.
Enoch.
Aye.
Stag.
Aye.
And Adam is not here. Motion passes. A resolution passes, sorry. This is resolution 34/2025. Approving pay app number 11 for Dave Schmidt for $5,363. I think that's for the completion through July 31st. Sanitary sewer system.
Motion to approve resolution 34/2025.
Second.
Roll, Klein.
Aye.
Pujol.
Aye.
Enoch.
Aye.
Stag. Aye. Okay, so passes. Okay, next one is for up or downsized carts consideration for garbage and recycling carts. I have to be honest with you, I didn't read anything on this one.
My understanding is that there's been, I believe, 2 residents, 2 or 3 at the most, that have requested, one requested a smaller cart and one requested a larger cart. I'm not quite sure why they would need, I mean, the smaller cart, I mean, you could just put in what you've got in the bigger cart and not.
I'm sure it's just, you know, for.
Really?
elderly
I think
community.
the only reasoning behind it was because of how big the cart was. The ones that they dropped off, they felt it was too big for them, wherever they're putting it. The larger cart, I'm not quite sure about that either. Why somebody needs such a large cart.
Don't we offer, is it just on the recycling that there's smaller carts? Cause I drove around and wasn't there, isn't there some people that have smaller carts for that already?
I think so. I think you're
On
right.
this go around thin and in, everything was exactly the same.
Yeah, N dropped off the same cart, same size cart.
Everybody in town has the same.
Exactly, but I mean, previously before with,
Okay.
some people did have, they had a smaller end on.
Yeah, so when
Just smaller.
Yeah,
that's
that's
we
what
redid the stuff with, or,
And
no,
LRS.
LRS. There was an option to go upsize for a little more money and downsize.
Right.
And most everything I see in town is all the same. There's a few oddballs.
I don't know if there was hardly anything. I mean, you're saying you saw some smaller ones?
on the old style, for
Yeah.
the,
The old style has.
So.
yeah, for the, LRS or whatever they're called.
I mean-
Yeah, there are some people that's got smaller.
Yeah.
This, I mean, it was never an option with N and N in the contract at all.
What was it?
Was
Do
it?
does M&N have different size cars available? Cause I know we had to wait for them to build these.
Yeah, these were ordered for us specifically.
Yeah.
I believe you can get the different sized carts, but it's also gonna cost more for the additional carts. So if somebody wanted to switch a cart out for a smaller or
They'd
larger,
have to make a request in and then they'd have to
They're gonna
pay
have-
the extra.
yep, you're gonna have to make a request and they're gonna have to pay the extra.
Yeah. Even for the smaller ones it is, or is it?
Smaller remains same price.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, we can let
it's
them
the
know
larger-
that then, if they want to, they
Right.
gotta contact us and.
Well, we need to probably get with N and N and see what we have for an option.
Yeah, I would suggest that first before you start going and saying, well.
Well, I mean,
I think it says it right.
N says stick with the 65s. I mean, personally, for me, I say stick with the 65s. If we had a full-time city clerk in here to handle this mess of transitioning up or down for people, I might be a little more lenient, but where we're at right now,
Yeah, I agree with Cody.
I just,
Tell them not to fill up so full.
Mhm.
Say, you get a 95 gallon cart, fill that up. They're gonna be grunting a little bit.
I have a family of 5 and I don't get close to one, the trash can.
Not my trash, it's recently.
Oh, recycling, I do every week.
Yeah, Amazon sucks.
I just did that out loud.
It's true. I say at this time though, no action would be my
Any other comment?
I'd say, see where we're at right now.
Right, especially if you're talking
Two or three.
2 or 3 households of 390,
Yeah.
that's a small percentage. That's-
That to me, when I first heard that too, and
That's
I'm
like-
like, for only 2 people or 3 people.
We had like 20, 25 people saying I wanna upsize. And I'd be, all right, let's look at it.
Yeah,
No. I don't know how to handle this one exactly as parliamentary procedure, but
Just no action.
no action.
no action.
Okay, unused Johnson County refuse bags and tags. Consideration of a refund of $1.65 for each bag. And extra stickers for $3 each. I'm assuming if she put this in as thing, they were willing to buy back the bags as far as Johnson County's.
And when you guys are saying city, that means like what the city has, not like
Right,
the whole
that's,
city.
that's just what.
That's not like our residents coming to us and saying we got tags. and-
That's just,
No,
what-
no.
that's just what city.
Okay, no, that's not it. Okay, it's two things. It starts off by saying how much the city does have. That's a loss to us because LRS has not responded to us, and let's be honest, they're not gonna respond to us. It's LRS. However, what's under consideration actually is any residents that have unused bags or waste stickers, should we refund them? And that's where it says that's gonna just add to the loss that the city takes on.
I would say until we get a confirmation from LRS, we don't decide one way or the other. We're gonna have to eat it.
Yeah, if LRS would actually get back with us and say they'd buy them back, that'd be a different thing, but I don't think that's gonna happen, but I mean,
I know that was what Shelley tried to do 10 days ago, 15 days ago. But we have not heard anything back.
The last I talked to Shelley on this, she hadn't heard anything, and she tried to call.
Yeah.
After she sent, email or whatever. And she also got on the phone up to the last day, I think she was trying to call them and couldn't get a hold of anybody.
Yes,
I mean, we know the type of business LRS is, it's $400 loss to the city, it is what it is to me at this point.
yeah, just hopefully a lot of residents don't have a whole bunch of, which I doubt they do. You know,
So, but that's what's up for question. If a resident comes in with an unused waste bag at $165 each or a waste sticker at $3 each, is the city gonna cut them a refund back? That's what we need to decide.
Yeah, 390, the city hasn't issued those, haven't sold, have they?
No, those sitting right behind the desk.
There's
Yeah.
some behind-
We bought those from LRS already.
Yeah, so we just took a loss.
Yeah, we take a loss.
Yeah.
That's where like that first part to me, that's a loss to us.
Right.
I'm not
Well,
planning
I-
on getting that 400 back.
I look at it this way. If a resident, say, has like 2 bags and a couple of the stickers or what have you. Yeah, that could add up to around what? $8, $9, $10, whatever it might add up to. That's really not a lot. I had 2 bags left, I ended up throwing them out. I mean, I'm like, you know, if a citizen comes in and they got 20 tags and 50 garbage or 50 bags or something, then that's an issue. You know, they spent a lot of money already getting that stuff and they never used it up.
Well, we don't know how many's outstanding that they haven't used.
No,
Right.
we don't.
I guess
We
to
don't.
me,
I just,
if a resident comes and asks for a refund on it, give them the refund. Like
we money.
I highly doubt there's very many residents here. I mean, if I
I
had,
doubt it either.
if I had 2
I
Just
waste
to
bags,
keep good graces.
I really-
yeah.
Because,
I really
it
don't,
would come up for
Right, because
$3.
I really don't think you're gonna see any residents.
Right,
and if they do, I mean, say we gotta give somebody $8 or $3 or whatever, I mean, that, you know. We all made the decision to switch anyway, so I mean, it's not like, you know, a lot of residents have asked why we switch, I said, and I just tell them, because we were getting piss poor service and.
I think most of the residents know about it.
Well, I know, but not all of them do, if they didn't have any problems, they didn't know about anything.
I just think in good faith for the community,
Yeah.
especially with prices going up, slightly, that we honor a refund.
On a case by case.
Yeah, just like any of these. I mean, Mallory can post something out, like if you have unused waste bags or extra waste stickers, bring them in City Hall for a refund if you want.
Right. That'd be a good idea too, like you say, have Mallory post it so
Yeah.
everybody.
So
knows that they-
everybody knows, we had correspondence for
Right.
it. If we get 10 people, if we get 50 people, it is what it is, but
Right,
I don't think we're gonna see very many.
I would hate to piss people off over what something the city might cost us $150.
Cause what, you said you threw away 2 of them?
Yeah,
Yeah, like
I mean, I was looking at, that's what, $3 or some odd cents.
330, like,
And I was like, you know, you can't use them for anything else. So it's like,
I think that's probably what most people do. So I'll make a motion to issue refunds to residents that have unused waste bags or extra waste stickers.
Do you want a deadline for bringing them in? So people aren't
Yeah.
bringing them in a year later.
They have to read
30
the
days. Yeah, 30 days, so November.
From whenever you post it,
11th or,
yeah,
Okay.
put a time on it.
I think that's acceptable.
yeah,
Alright, second,
second,
okay. Usual.
Aye.
Fine,
hi,
Aye.
tag. That passes. All right,
Motion to adjourn.
Don't,
Yeah, question.
well, somewhere,
it's not on the agenda, it was just sent to us in the packet.
okay. It was gonna be on the agenda, it's not.
It's just,
Not what we had, I thought we should,
oh, the,
I thought we should have addressed it, but I thought it was gonna be on it if we got a mail to us, I guess it won't get on it.
I think it was just in the packet, it wasn't on,
packet.
yeah, it wasn't on the agenda. I knew they wouldn't tell her.
So I think if you want to, put it on next agenda.
I don't know.
I mean, it should probably at least be discussed, because I mean, that letter is coming from, I mean, it says
Who is it
citizens,
coming from?
I don't know, but I
Nobody
mean,
had the guts to put a name on it. So
Right.
Oh, I see.
So, it's not on the agenda though. I think if we want to put on agenda, someone can.
I can
ask.
get it there,
Yeah, we can put it on.
Next agenda.
yeah.
And we'll discuss it.
Oh, no, I'm just curious, Guys, I went through the agenda item, and I know I read it, I printed it off the agenda item,
No, it's in,
where did I miss it?
it's in the consent agenda under the correspondence.
Was that where, okay.
Yeah, it was in the correspondence
Alright.
that gets filed.
Yeah, which we already approved.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my fault, I thought it was down below there, okay.
No, but we can put it on the next item and talk.
Mallory, could you put on the Facebook page that the previous trash people have until the 15th to pick up the trash cans that they're sitting out there?
Yep.
What happens after that? They don't.
that's what I was gonna ask, because I had a couple people say,
Maybe they become.
They forfeit them.
Can I get a second to adjourn?
Oh, yeah, second,
Who?
second,
second,
Fine.
all in
Okay.
favor?
I,
Aye.
All right. So move.
But yeah, I was wondering that too. What happens if they don't come, if
There's-
they wait till September?
There is nothing in the